Hello guys, so fourth episode already, but actually I'm just recording a few minutes after finishing the third episode because I was already prepared, but I think it's better to keep these videos shorter rather than creating 20-25 minute videos. Of course, I'm aware that not many people is watching. Actually, at the moment, no one is watching, but that's not why I am doing it. It's a part of learning, and yeah, after that, I will start preparing some projects and keep getting better. That will be the moment when maybe some viewers will come, or I will discover something great and will become famous. So for now it's just talking and getting the skills right. So at first I would like to show readme txt because I have found some data on the internet, and there is a citation to acknowledge use of the dataset in publications. Please cite the following paper. So I am citing it. F. Maxwell Harper and Joseph A. Constant, 2015. The Movie Lens Dataset, History and Context, ACM Transactions on Interactive Intelligent Systems. So I'm using this data from the internet, and we will speak about data modeling, which is actually connecting a few tables together with common columns called key columns, and yeah, we can speak about a data model when we have a few tables connected to each other. So actually I imported four files, CSV files, and if you have no active option in PowerBi to automatically detect relations, which most common is working on connecting the same names of columns, which is movie ID for this example. So if it's not automatic and I turn it off to do it manually, so then you have to drag the name of the column to the other table. Now it is shown from table ratings to links, movie ID, so I can connect it. I can connect it also to this one, movie ID, and here as well from movie ID to movie ID. So now we have a data model. So we have some columns which are connected. Also, there are is it called a main key, or is it called a different option? Primary key. Okay, that's the name. So there are primary keys or foreign keys. Primary key is the column describing each row, which is unique, and for movies table it will be movie ID, and I already added the key sign for the name, which is like additional option you can use to show that this column is the main key. Was it the main key? It's called differently. Primary key. Yes, primary key. Yeah, you can do that, or additionally there is option for to use the key column for each table. So now here I used it. Here I would say that movie ID is a foreign key because it uses the column from other table to detect the rows, and movie ID in ratings and tax tables as well are the foreign keys. I'm actually wondering what would be user ID, but for sure it's not the main keys because the tables are not about that. But there is no user ID column anywhere, so I would assume that they are foreign keys, but we have no option to connect it. So yeah, we are dragging them to connect each other. I can now read something about data normalization. So why actually it is like here, like you have four different tables, because as well you could have one big table, and data normalization is organizing data to reduce redundancy, which is duplication, and ensure integrity, which is consistency. This improves performance and makes data management easier. And of course, if we have a look on table view, and we have the tags table, which has user IDs which are duplicated all the time, movie IDs which are also duplicated because there are tags, right? And tags is like the common name which is connected to some movie, and some movies can be connected based on some centuries or decades. Some are just key names, or sometimes there is the actor name. So in this table, for sure the movie IDs are duplicated. And now if you have the movies table, so now in in tags, for each movie ID you would have the title and the genre you would have duplicated rows, right? So the table would be bigger for that's one, and two, the strings would be duplicated, as now in the movies table they are always ones, right? And that is just an example of one connected table. Additionally, if you have links and you have links for this movie and this movie, so sorry, like these are I guess databases with rankings and so on regarding the movies. So you have the movie IDs, and if you connect it to the, let's say, tags table, then each movie ID, which we already said that is duplicated here, then you would have duplicated links to the databases with ratings, and it's getting bigger and bigger, and if you have very large data sets it would just become enormous. And here are just 4 tables, right? So that's how it looks to be separated, right? So each table should have one purpose, no more. That's how it was said on the course. There are fact and dimension tables, and the fact tables contain specific events or transactions. These are usually numerical values, quantities, prices, weights, as well as foreign keys pointing to other tables. And there are dimension tables, descriptive attributes, dimensions related to numerical data from fact tables. I already mentioned about the primary key. It's unique. It's like ID number of persons in countries. Foreign key leads to other information where you can find related data in another table. And there is also option of auto layout in the model view. I know that here you cannot see the screen because there is a part of me here, but you can create a new layout, and there is an auto layout, so you can, on the same data model, you can make some adjustments, and just if the data model is very large and you have like 10 tables or so on, you can just pick the part of it and use it as you want. Probably that's the part where it will be just easier to understand on a specific example while doing my project, not just like I just told you what I told you, but I don't know how that would be useful for me and if that would be useful for me, right? So I told about the emoji because it was already done, because of course before that I was recording the Polish version and I did that already then, so no sense to do it once again. There are two types of relationships regarding to being active or not. So we have actually here no option of being active, but let's try to improvise. Okay, so now you can see that the first relation I had done is active because the line is still, and here as well. So going from movies by links, I'm going to ratings, and this is an active relation. Now I created another relation from movies to ratings on the same column, movie ID, and now it is, how would you say, is it a striped line or is it a different line? Dashed. Translator says that this is a dashed line. So a dashed line tells that the relation is not active, but you could use some specific examples, specific situations where it would be active. So for now, let's leave it as it is. Also, there is relationship direction, which here is, if you can see these two arrows, that shows that direction is going two ways, but here is going just one way, from links to tags and from links to ratings. Cardinality is an option of, there are actually three options. There is 1-to-1, which is example from movies to links. So each one row here is one row here with the movie ID is connecting to one row with links here. So here the movie is unique as well as in the links. However, one to many, so here one and here is this, I don't know, let's call it a star. It's from one to many because here is each movie ID is just once, and in tags table movie ID can be multiple times for each tag, right? And there is also many to many, but I had no examples in the course and I have no in my head, so let's leave it as it is. Manage relationship. I have some there's something here. Okay, I had something in my notes and I was wondering, I forgot about that in the Polish version, but there is just something I can look at it. There is some auto detect, so I can create some relations based on AI, and yeah, probably it was one of the subjects that, look, there is something like this, but you don't need to use it. And also I was talking about, I think, or maybe not, there is this, it's called a star schema, which is very popular. So a star schema is where a fact table is in the middle and the dimension tables are all around and are connected with this one main table. But now I'm wondering, actually the movies could be in the middle. Let's think about that. Well, fact tables contain specific events. Well, which was a specific event in that example? Is a movie a specific event? Does it have numbers? No, it doesn't. Of course, it actually would apply to some sales or anything that a fact table tells something. In this example, we could say that tags table is a fact table because it shows it has a timestamp as well as ratings. I'm not sure. Maybe in this example, it's hard to create a star schema, but that's when you have a fact table in the middle and the dimension tables all around. And there is also a snowflake schema, which is based on a star schema, but the dimensions tables are normalized, so the tables that are all around are divided into smaller tables, and that's where is a small snowflake schema. Perhaps in the future I will create as well as the star schema as well as the snowflake schema, but that will be easiest to do on specific examples, right? So all for today. Thanks again and see you soon. Bye bye.